Sports for now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks, they've got Washington. Davis is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Jokic with the bucket.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
Outside Irving. Off target from three-point range. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Jacks up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
Thank you, David. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Out to the right wing. Watson finds Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. A 3. Another 3 for Denver.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
Lively sends a screen for Irving. Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. On the wing, Thompson. 5 on the clock. Lively a screen on Murray. Out to the wing. Here's Washington. Wants to get it to Lively and does. He gets that one.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes the 3. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Irving passes to Lively. Lays it up and banks it in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Murray against Thompson. Outside Gordon. Fires for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Gordon's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Denver.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
And a deep 3 from Irving. Traps in the tray. Irving's got 6.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Murray. 5 points in the game. Teardrop shot, and Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Irving. Bucket is good. 8 points for him.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Denver's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Thompson. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Denver shooting their first free throw this game. 26 seconds left to play here in the first. To the inside and stolen by Gordon. Here's Porter in the corner. Murray with it. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Irving. It'll count, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance by Jamal Murray. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Before in the foul, it's Gordon and Jokic. Michael Porter's out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Irving. He's got 10. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Now here's Gordon. He has 6. Yep, that one goes.
I'll tell you, the activity of Aaron Gordon looking aggressively to take his opportunities offensively. That is really nice stuff.
And the shot is good. Irving's got 14.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. No coverage that time. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Now here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Oh!
You got to be kidding.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
Pass to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Murray. And here's Gordon, who's guarded by Davis. Back to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Murray. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Jokic with this screen on Thompson. Murray looking around. Pass to Jokic. It's up a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside Irving. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Davis, the pass to Lively. Now, here's Washington. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Irving. right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
You guys know it's pick your poison when you are trying to cover Kyrie out of the pick and roll.
The Nuggets trail. Kicks it out to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Oh, throw it down, Nikola Jokic.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And Davis puts it in.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strength.
Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. Out left to the wing. Jokic finds Porter. Jokic with the screen on Washington. And Porter, here we go. And Jokic wide open. He shoots, drills the three-pointer. Jokic has got 7.
The three-point stroke from Jokic, it just looks confident.
Irving with the ball. Watson's there. Thompson in the corner. Down low. And it's Davis with the jam. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that moment.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
And some good action through the... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Daniel Gafford is out there with Powell. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Dante Exum. And it's Prosper in at the 3, the small forward. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Here's Strother. In the corner, it's Westbrook. It's deflected.
Denied by Dinwiddie at 6'6". He can send it back. Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Mavericks trailing. To the paint, here's Exum, and finished off by Exum.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Strother. Another shot. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Powell, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, they love to see Powell keep his eyes up and look for his teammates. The more assists they get out of him, the more dangerous their offense will be.
There's the pick. Astronaci beyond the arc. Rebounded by Prosper. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
Count that one. And now a 4-point Maverick lead.
How about the skills of Dwight Powell down low? Hard for the defense to match up with his length.
And Westbrook, here we go. Haji with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Najee's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Exum. Powell sets a screen for Exum. In the corner, it's Gafford. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Denver's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Gafford a screen on Westbrook. Dinwiddie wide open. Here's Prosper. Back to Gafford. Pass to Exum. Clock at 6. Ripped away. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Brown. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now Exum. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Saric.
Well, you love how Dante Exum gets inside. He's got terrific touch close.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Dinwiddie against Westbrook. Out to Saric. Pass to Brown. Screen by Saric. Floats one. Brown's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Powell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now Powell really using that length of his to draw fouls. Great anticipation from the young big.
That one is off. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. He's off on the second. Denver's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Here's the teardrop. And here's Gordon from outside. He's off from 3. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Denver will start the fourth quarter with the 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Porter. And it's Watson in at the small forward position. Irving looking for an opening. Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. Offline with his 3.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Murray kicks to Gordon. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Derek Lively did not like that.
Wow, the tenacity of Aaron Gordon, the athleticism is just amazing.
It's Davis on the wing. Back to Irving. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 21 in the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And the basket by Gordon.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Irving with it. Watson's there. Outside for Davis. Pass to Thompson. Over Murray. Kept alive. That one, no good. Denver in the lead. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
Jokic with the steal. Here's Gordon. Outside Porter. Pass to Murray. Jokic with the screen on Irving. Jokic passes to Murray. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Here's Gordon. Outside for Murray. With the drive. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Davis, the pass to Thompson. It's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
To the middle. And Jokic throws it down. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
Irving with the ball. Watson's there. A shot's good from Irving.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Here's Murray. Kicks it out to Gordon. Oh, took the contact, and the coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
The play is under video review.
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in a tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Irving passes to Lively. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Davis missing. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Gordon finds Watson. Jokic with it, started by Davis. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are hit. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Porter is out there with Murray, and it's Watson in at small forward. Murray with it, picked up by Thompson. Murray kicks to Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic with his screen on Thompson. Jokic against Thompson. Jokic draws the double. 4 on the clock. For 3, Murray. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Gafford. Davis looking for an opening. And finished off by Davis.
And he'll get a head of steam when there's that much of a lane. You can't get in AD's way.
Pass to Watson. Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. And Davis sends it back. Inside. Davis working in the paint.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Gordon with no one around. And again, Denver no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Dallas leading by 6. Davis sets a screen. Loads it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building.
That was worth the price of admission. And on the drive, Murray can seem unstoppable. His agility cuts the defense apart there.
Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Irving dishes to Davis. With some arc. Ignoring the contact, Anthony Davis.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Porter finds Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And the competitive nature of Murray making all the difference there, doing everything he can to rally his team.
And Peyton Watson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Screen by Gafford. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Jokic with the steal.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Here's Watson. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Mavericks. Leading by 5. Irving with a clean look. That 3 off the mark. Murray for 3. Can't connect. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
If you like... Slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Here are the starters for Houston. We've got Alperon Şengün. Jalen Green is out there with Amin Thompson. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Eason in at the power forward position. Now here's Irving. Pass to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Thompson. Thompson pulls it in.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We talked about how Alperon Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Count the basket.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Three-pointer, Brooks buries it from 3.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
Irving against Thompson, and there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Irving for 3. They get it again. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And stolen by Irving. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's gotten his second bucket of the game.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a three-point game. Hits the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That one goes. Count it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Eason, good. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers: Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Houston has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Thompson. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
To the paint. Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. That's tipped. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game.
Third team foul.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And that one's good for Brooks.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Thompson, a screen on Thompson. Out to Thompson. Here's the three. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 3. On the wing, Thompson. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Houston.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Irving with it. Green picks him up, and it's Irving off the drive. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Rockets have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Brooks, the pass to Thompson. Up top, Şengün. To the middle. Here's Eason. Brooks left side. It's stolen by Lively. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. Houston in the lead. Pass to Green. Down low. Here's Şengün. And there's a 3-second violation. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
They've committed enough fouls to be in the penalty already. Not good. They really need to concentrate on playing strong defense without getting too physical.
Irving for 3. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's Houston. They're up by 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
They've got Klay Thompson. Derek Lively is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Washington in at the 3. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Green finds Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Outside Davis. Screen by Lively. Shoots it from the high post. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant. Seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Green, Lively on the double. Shot clock at 6. Thompson passes to Şengün. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Şengün's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 7. Washington passes to Irving. Takes it inside. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Irving has such a high IQ, including knowing exactly when to drive.
Brooks outside, and there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his 5th foul. Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. To the inside. Şengün with it. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thompson. Now Green. His first shot coming late. Washington grabs the miss.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
And that one's good. Irving.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Brooks outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Davis down low. He's against Eason. Offensive board. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Tari Eason, and he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Defensive foul. Tari Eason. That's his first.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Washington against Thompson. To the middle. Davis down low. Look at Davis go to work on the interior.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Outside, Green. Here's Thompson. Back to Green. Looking to end the run. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Davis with a screen on Thompson. Here's Irving. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
There is one guy you can count on, and that's Kyrie Irving. He knows how to find shots and make an impact on that end of the floor.
Here's Eason. Off the mark there with a 3. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Thompson fires from way outside. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. It's stolen by Washington. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Davis a screen. And here's Thompson for 3. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
And you can tell that Klay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
Pass to Davis. The 3 from Washington. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Eason pass to Thompson. To the paint. Soft touch off the glass. Thompson's got 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
It's stolen by Green. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Mavericks ahead. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. Okay, you're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Cam Whitmore, Smith out there with Jeff Green. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Landale in at the 5, down low. And Dallas making a change here. Lively's checked in.
Number 2, Garrett Lively.
Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow, Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Powell outside. Powell sets a screen. Now here's Dinwiddie. Whitmore defending. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
Outside Whitmore. Down low. Here's Landale. Second chance effort. And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Smith against Powell. Tries yet again. And there it is for him. Smith's gotten his second bucket.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Outside Whitmore. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Dinwiddie passes to Exum. Lively with a screen on Green. Lets the 3 fly. Exum shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Outside Tate. Banked it in off the glass. Tate's got his first bucket in this one.
Assertive move. You could tell the game's heating up a bit.
Dinwiddie passes to Powell. 1:49 left in the third. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith right side. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Ah, forget about those three-point shots. Jabari dunked. They're just a little bit easier.
Exum passes to Powell. He drops it from range. Powell's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. 6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Pass to Smith. 1:07 left in the third. And the shot goes down. Smith's got 8 points.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Powell outside. Here's Prosper. Now Powell. Clock at 6. And Powell with the stuff.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Green, the pass to Landale. Oh, sweet move. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Dallas has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Exum outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. For 3, down to 5 on the shot clock. Let's go with a 3, and Dallas hits again from deep. What if it goes? That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the third. The map. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Rockets trail by 5. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Davis. And it's Washington in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Şengün. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Outside Irving. Takes a 3. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. Right side Eason. Şengün finds Brooks. 3-pointer. Şengün, no good. Dallas leading by 5. Gafford with a screen on Green. Here's Irving. Outside for Davis. Thompson against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And finished off by Davis!
Uh-oh, okay. AD put a little something extra on that jam. That's not fair. Let's just say that.
Green for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Gafford. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Irving looking around. Shot clock at 6.
Nice defense right there from Green. I mean, he's making his presence felt.
Pass to Eason. Outside for Brooks. Now here's Green. In close. Green puts it in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Here's Şengün. Gets the 3 to fall.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Big 3 right there, especially at this point in the game.
Gafford finds Thompson. Gafford the screen. Clay busting it up inside.
Those high percentage looks are easy for Thompson. He's just got the touch for inside shots.
On the wing, Green. Inside. Out to Thompson. Pass to Brooks. Fires for 3. And Houston another 3.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
Now here's Thompson. From outside the arc. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 3. Minute 32 left in the fourth. And that one's good for Brooks.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Outside for Davis. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
This is where Davis excels. The stakes motivate him to play with reckless abandon. Oh, my gracious.
Pass to Brooks. And here's Şengün. Back to Brooks to tie it up. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. Outside Davis. Davis with a screen on Green. Here's Thompson. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. And Houston has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Green, the pass to Brooks. Back to Green. Thompson against Brooks. To the paint. Money.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. What's the best strategy for them?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Davis a screen. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, bangs home the 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Stolen by Davis. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson.
live. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Thompson is out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Porter is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3. Greg, we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. And this figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for Denver. Kicks it out to Gordon. Ball's knocked loose. And it's the Rockets on the break. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
On the wing, Murray. He's covered by Thompson. Jokic with his screen on Thompson. Here's Murray. 5 to shoot. Gordon with the screen for Porter. A pass to Gordon. On the wing, Thompson. To the paint. Şengün inside. Jokic defending. Şengün with the bucket.
At home in the paint, Alperen Şengün has great footwork.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Here's Thompson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Clark watching him and Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, I like the confidence here. Gordon is excellent at realizing when he has room to shoot even before he has the ball. That's what we call seeing a play ahead.
Here's the screen. Here's Green. And Green slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jokic with this screen on Green. Jokic finds Watson. Moves back up. Murray with it. Uncovered. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic.
Well, I love the fact that he caught it and was ready to shoot it right away. Well done.
We'll now go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Coach Adelman. David.
He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Brooks. 6 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Stolen by Gordon. Now here's Watson, guarded by Green. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. Brooks outside. Outside, Green from downtown. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Here's Green following the score by Aaron Gordon. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Brooks. Outside, Green. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Once he takes flight, Green can make some incredible moves in the air.
Green against Porter. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. The kick out to Porter. Gordon with the screen for Porter. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Houston in the lead. Easton passes to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Great take from Şengün. Excellent. Probing the defense and finding ways to finish.
Jokic sets the screen for Porter. 16 seconds left to play in the first. And he makes good on the layup.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Here's Thompson. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Houston on top. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Shot by Easton, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Well, Michael Porter Jr. is one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
And that size that he brings to that sweet stroke makes it hard to get to a shot. 6'10", shoots it with confidence, shoots it with great fluidity. And man, is he special. And he's worked through some injury trouble early in his career, and now he's one of the more lethal front court players in the league on the perimeter.
Here is Porter following the score by Houston. Here's Gordon. Murray the pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon with the finish.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game, always looking to bring the thunder.
Eason against Gordon. They kick it out to Green. Down low, Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Murray outside to the middle. Here's Jokic. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Brooks from outside. Here's Şengün. They kick it out to Green. Here's Thompson, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Murray outside. To the inside. Here's Jokic. Oh, threw it down. Nikola Jokic.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Mark, it has been quite a run for the Nuggets, hasn't it, who have made the playoffs every season since 2019.
And how about this, Kevin? They've only been lower than a 3 seed one time in that span. And that was because Murray missed the season due to injury. They are consistently tough.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Porter with it. Now Green defending. Murray kicks to Porter.
2 minutes remaining.
Gordon with a screen on Green. Here's Porter. Lays it up off the glass. Porter's got his second bucket.
Well, you know, on the inside, Porter is a very skilled player. He understands that you've got to be multi-dimensional, a lot of versatility to your game to be effective inside.
Now, here's Thompson. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Green. Here's Şengün. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
Şengün, a force in the lane. That's where he does most of his damage.
To the paint. And it's Murray with the chain.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Watson's shot is off. The Rockets have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Out to Brooks. Şengün inside. Watson's there. Şengün no good. Nuggets trail. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside, Porter drives to the hoop. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And, you know, when you foul Porter Jr., you better foul him like you mean it, or it'll be an and one, just like it was there.
And for Houston, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside, Green. Pass to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. The Rockets again can't hit. Murray finds Watson. Over Green. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nuggets lead by 2. And now we'll thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Amen Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Jabari Smith. Keyshawn Tate out there with Whitmore. Then there's Green, and it's Landale in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Westbrook. It's stolen by Sharks. They push it up 4 on 3. Launches a 3, and Russell Westbrook with the 3. Westbrook's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nuggets. Right, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Whitmore. What a terrific move that was.
And Whitmore, a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Westbrook passes to Najee. It's good from about 19 feet. And the Nuggets lead by 5. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Westbrook. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. They get it back. Here's Landale. Off with the layup. Denver leading by 5. Outside Westbrook. Najee for 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Judge has the open look, and again, Denver with the triple.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Smith for three, and he's good on the three ball. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Fantastic response from Smith Jr. Great poise and confidence on display there.
Right side, Westbrook. There's the pick. Astanaji. Landale grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 8. Smith outside. 1:56 left to play in the third. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
The Rockets shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that kind of throwdown by Westbrook gets the bench off their feet and excited.
Smith on the wing. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Nifty move. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Šarić. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. The Nuggets shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Pass to Strother. They set the pick. Here's Nagy. Lets it go with the three. Tate with the rebound. Here's Whitmore. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's Landale. This is the baby hook. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. He tries for three. The offensive rebound. And Green slams it in.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Šarić with the screen for Westbrook. Out to Šarić. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the third. The Nuggets on top. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Before in the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. Murray out there with Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Gordon with a screen on Green. Murray kicks to Gordon. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to Thompson. Back to Eason. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
The kick out to Porter. Three-pointer. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Easton passes to Thompson. A 3-ball. They get it back. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Şengün. Second shot opportunity. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Brooks. Rebound by the Nuggets. Wide open look here for Murray. Cranes the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Here's Murray. And a missed layup. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Eason. A three-pointer is right on target. Eason's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Green against Murray. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Outside, Green.
Minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Clock at 4. Shot on the wing. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Porter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul. Gee, that was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Rockets making a switch here. Whitmore's checked in.
How about that smooth shot from the arc for Porter? He's got such a confident release and deep range, too.
And Thompson slams it home.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation.
I call that an executive summary statement.
Murray kicks to Gordon. Back to Murray. It's good. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Tell you what, Murray's on your team. You got to feel comfortable when he's working the pick and roll. His shooting, speed, and passing all make him hard to guard.
Whitmore finds Şengün. Back to Whitmore. It's Brooks on the wing. He's covered by Murray. From deep. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team, and here it pays off with a huge basket.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Jokic a screen. Murray kicks to Jokic. Over Whitmore. That is good off the back rim and in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jamal Murray.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Here's Thompson.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And there's the drive. Here is Porter. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's the 3. No good. So the Nuggets win it. It was up for grabs. All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight.
now Dallas' starting group. P.J. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Lively in at the 5, down low. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Jamal Murray out there with Michael Porter. And it's Watson in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Coach, another guy that symbolizes the rise of Canadian basketball, Jamal Murray. What an impact he's making.
Yeah, Brian, I'd say even more than just making an impact. This Canadian guard can actually carry an offense on his own at times.
Yeah, this is how powerful Davis is. Awesome at capitalizing with the dunk.
Jokic with a screen on Thompson. Murray for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now let's find out what head coach David Adelman had to say. Allie LaForce.
We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Klay Thompson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Jokic with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Jokic. 3-pointer. And again, Denver with a 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And just a terrific look from Irving. He has the awareness to spot the wide open man.
And it's Murray off the drive. Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Five to shoot. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Screen by Lively. Irving attacking. Back to Thompson. It's tipped and stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And once the break is on, Murray gets involved, putting himself in the right position to score.
Denver leading by 3. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position, but his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
And Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
There's a minute 59 left in the first quarter. Screen by Lively. Irving for 3. Pure from three-point range. 6 points for him.
And the handles Kyrie has are out of this world. He uses them so well in screen and roll action.
Pass to Jokic. This one for 3. They get it back.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Irving with it. He's against Watson. Here's Lively. Outside for Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Yeah, when we talk about guards, Kyrie is one of the best at scoring inside.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter here. Gordon down low, covered by Lively. Thompson against Murray. Here's Gordon. The Nuggets need to get one up. Watson connects from downtown.
And once Gordon spots an open guy, he immediately moves the ball. Just well-coached offense right there.
They push it up 4 on 3. Murray with it. Irving picks him up. Gordon down low, working on Thompson. Pass to Jokic. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Murray. Fires from deep. And another three for Denver.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Gordon with a screen on Thompson. Murray from outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Jamal Murray. He's been the guy. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Michael Porter out there with Jamal Murray, and it's Watson in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
And coach, a three-time league MVP, Nikola Jokic joining Moses Malone, Larry Bird, and Magic Johnson. What a list.
Yeah, that's not a bad list at all, Brian. But what stands out beyond Jokic's skill set is the consistency that he produces with every night.
Everybody around him instantly gets better when they play with Jokic.
They love playing.
A fearless dunk by Thompson, showing the defense they can't force him to back off.
And stolen by Irving. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. Pass to Murray. Here's Watson. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And I'll tell you what, with his polished guard-like skills, Davis does damage on those dribble drives.
Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. Look at Jokic going to work inside.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Washington outside. Irving with it. 14 points for him. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
Murray passes to Jokic. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some real physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
And Kyrie loves putting on a show. This is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Now here's Gordon. No points yet. Gordon with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. Porter against Washington.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Porter gets the bucket.
The elegance of Porter Jr.'s shot. I mean, he can make it look so pretty.
Outside Irving. .141 left in the second period. Thompson passes to Davis. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Murray passes to Jokic. The deep three. Again, the miss by Murray. The Mavericks lead by 4. Oh, Thompson, always in motion.
With all the attention AD draws, if Davis moves the ball, good things will happen.
Thompson scanning the floor. Beyond the arc. Jokic grabs the board.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
The floater. Out to Gordon from the arc. Another shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
He's off on the first. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Nuggets trail by 5. Porter in the post. He's guarded by Washington. Jokic gets the bucket.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Thompson with a screen. Irving the pass to Thompson. The three-pointer off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Mavericks on top, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about a shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. We've got Dwight Powell. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Prosper in at the small forward.
Love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And the three-pointer goes.
Confident shot by Westbrook. When he likes a look, he's all in.
Exum outside. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And the layup is good. Exum's got his first points in this one. For 3, Westbrook sinks the tray. And that'll tie this game up.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Najee. Back to Westbrook. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Dinwiddie passes to Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Denver. Pass to Strother. Westbrook outside. Here's Strother. Fires the 3. Gafford grabs the miss. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Powell. And it's good. 2 points. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Yeah, and the advance pass there set it all up. Scanning ahead for the early offense opportunity.
Saric right side. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Saric has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Prosper. Exum outside. From deep. Westbrook with the rebound. For Denver, they've got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And it's on Dante Exum. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Brown. Back to Westbrook.
2 minutes.
The three.
2 minutes.
He can't get that one to fall.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Here's Exum. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
Now here's Powell. And they're on the break. Exum with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Basket's good. Dinwiddie's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Saric, the pass to Najee. Right wing. Westbrook taking his time here. Strawther, no good. Dallas leading by 3. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Powell. 55 seconds left in the third quarter.
Strawther. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
55 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
Najee passes to Saric. The 3, Westbrook drills it from deep. Westbrook's got 12 points.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Pass to Prosper. Dinwiddie against Westbrook. Dinwiddie goes in. Here's Prosper. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Gafford. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Westbrook outside. To the left side wing. Out to the right wing. Here's the floater. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Dallas on top.
It's the fourth quarter.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Nuggets trail by 4. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. Michael Porter out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Porter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
Outside Davis. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. From downtown. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Deflects the pass. Irving looking around. Pass to Lively. 4 seconds left. Outside for Irving. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Irving's got 21.
And Kyrie is a threat from anywhere beyond the arc, including those corners.
And here's Jokic. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
A magician with the ball. Irving can get to anywhere he wants and finish with either hand.
Pass to Jokic from behind the arc. Thompson pulls it in.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
Irving with it. He's against Watson. The three from Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Defense wants to guard Thompson close so he can cleverly shake them off with a pick to get a shot.
Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. The three is up. Here's Porter. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Now here's Irving. Down low. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Savvy play call by Irving, moving the pieces around with a pick and roll to set up a shooter.
Pass to Jokic. Launches a three. Ooh, that high release of Jokic as he buries the three.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from you.
Lively passes to Thompson. Lively with a screen on Murray. Now Davis. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Mavericks lead by 6.
I like when Davis knocks down those jumpers. It forces the defense to leave the paint and really spaces the court.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
It's almost too easy for Jokic inside. His size and soft touch make short work of the shot.
Here's Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Knocks down the long J.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Irving goes in, rejected by Jokic.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
Davis, the pass to Thompson. Davis with a screen on Murray. Thompson finds Washington. Outside Irving. Going inside. Pass to Lively. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Back to Murray. Gordon with a screen on Thompson. Murray. Lively grabs a miss.
It's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
Now here's Irving. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Peyton Watson.
And with all the insane shots Kyrie can hit, he might be the last guy in the league you want to D up.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Murray passes to Jokic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Klay Thompson picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Irving. From deep three-point range. He can't get it to go. And so it's Dallas winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had
set to bring you an exciting. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Derek Lively. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 2. And for the Rockets, Thompson is out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the 4. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And a wide open look for Irving. Lively. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And he converts the layup.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
So it's the Mavericks now. The Rockets making the shot. Pass to Lively. And again, Dallas turns it over. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Thompson outside. Brooks with no one around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brooks has got a couple of threes now in the first for Houston. Irving passes to Davis. Finished off by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Brooks misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And the foul on Tari Eason. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Washington finds Irving. Washington against Brooks. Just 5 to shoot.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Outside Irving. Sinks the three-pointer. Irving's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Eason. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Irving against Thompson. Outside Irving. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Known as a shooter, Thompson's size allows him to score inside as well.
Pass to Eason. Washington against Brooks. There's the triple. And another 3 for Houston. Guys, no one team gained control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change. It's 6 already.
Irving kicks to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
You see the offensive force that is Kyrie Irving. Sometimes it's the scoring. Right there, it's just passing.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Over in the corner, Green. Houston needs to get a shot off. Stolen by Lively. On the wing, Davis. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Houston's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Eason.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
With 4 seconds on the clock, in deep, Davis drops it in. Davis has got 8 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Three-pointer, Brooks, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Dallas. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for the Mavericks, they've got P.J. Washington. Davis is out there with Derek Lively. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving at the 1. Back to Green. Pass to Eason. High post, Şengün working on Thompson. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Stolen by Lively. On the wing, Irving. Şengün covering. Irving against Şengün. The shot's good from Irving.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Now Irving, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Here's Davis. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets trail by 10. Here's Eason. They kick it out to Green. Going inside. It's blocked. Eason against Irving. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Back to Irving. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And finished off by Lively.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Buries it from three-point range.
3 points.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
1:43 left here in the second, and it's off from three-point range. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 15-point game. Another miss by Houston. Dallas with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. Irving passes to Davis. The kick out to Irving. From the stripe. Comes up empty, and he's now 5 for 8.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Eason gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks leading by 15. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Watching Davis run up court, very light on his feet for a big fella.
Şengün with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Thompson outside from past the arc. Lively finds Thompson. Outside for Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Irving. Here's Şengün. They get it back. Back to Brooks. Takes a 3. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Brooks has got 9.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
The Mavericks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And if you want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Back to Thompson. Inside. Şengün kicks to Green. Here's Eason. And so it's Dallas. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels. And it's got them up big. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Smith is out there with Green. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Landale in at center. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out, Doris, a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. Drills it from outside.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
It's stolen by Tate. Now Whitmore driving the lane, and the shot goes in. Whitmore's got 5 points so far.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Here's Dinwiddie. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Smith. Shakes him. And Smith with the stop.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Here's Powell. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Powell's got his first points of the game.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Whitmore up top. He's defended by Exum. Here's Whitmore. He's got 5. Just 4 to shoot. At the elbow, Smith shoots over Powell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Pass to Gafford. Dallas moving it around. A second chance effort. Here's Powell over Smith. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Nuggets trail by 14. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes.
Now, here's Tate. He's defended by Exum. That one goes. Count it.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. To the middle, here's Tate. Pass to Landale. Smith on the wing. Latrey bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 7 points.
And every team wants long guys who can also make threes. Smith checks both boxes.
Exum kicks to Gafford. Now Powell. Exum with it. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's unique in the game.
Whitmore with it. Now defended by Exum. Back to Whitmore. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Smith outside. Shoots over Exum. Smith, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
That will count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in command with... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
Mavericks foul.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. We've got Davis. Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Lively in at the center position. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Jock Landale. Tari Eason comes in for Jabari Smith. Brooks checked in for Green. And it's Thompson in for Tate. Dallas leading by 15. Here's Thompson. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Thompson passes to Lively. Irving dishes to Thompson. For the three. And it's Irving missing.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Eason. No good from outside.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Jalen Green's checked in for Cam Whitmore. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Irving kicks to Davis. Back to Irving. The three. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Brooks outside. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Davis with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Green with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Thompson surveying the floor. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Mavericks leading by 16. Here's Davis. Pass to Lively. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his 5th foul.
Second team foul.
Stolen by Thompson.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And stolen by Thompson. Now Brooks. Back to Thompson. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Third team foul.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Irving against Thompson. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Houston.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Pass to Brooks. Lets the 3 fly. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Here's Davis, and he drives in. The shake, and finished off by Davis.
And look at Davis driving in with aggression and taking it right to the rack for the jam.
Thompson against Irving. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Şengün. He's covered by Washington. Green, no luck.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Mavericks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Irving passes to Lively. Back to Irving. There's the three. It's the three-point bomb. And the Mavericks lead by 14.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
It's tipped. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. It's stolen by Davis. Puts up a deep three. No good there. So no problem for Dallas as they get the... Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
out there with Murray. And it's Watson in at the 3 slot. And for the Rockets, Alperen Şengün out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Brooks in at the 2-guard spot. And here's Jokic outside. Well, it's fair to say we can expect a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one. There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Thompson, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And there's the call on Ben Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Jokic with a screen on Green. Pass to Jokic. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Jokic has got 5 now.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Here's Şengün. Here's Eason. Şengün. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Here's Watson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They gotta keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. After the basket by Houston. Here's Murray. And the layup falls.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
For Houston, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Green. And the shot goes.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
To the left wing. Here's Jokic. Got a piece of it. Back comes Houston in transition. And it's Brooks missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
On the wing, Murray, defended by Thompson. Pass to Porter, 6 on the shot clock. And there's the lob. Gordon can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
2 minutes.
Şengün passes to Eason. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute, and I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, BA.
And Ali, thanks. Watson passes to Murray. Back to Watson. They kick it out to Murray. Outside Watson. Launches it. The Rockets pull it in. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nuggets.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Now, here's Green. 52 seconds. Okay, knockout.
Wow. That is a tough contest-worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Thompson against Porter. Oh, there's the alley! And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
The Nuggets have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Porter. Launches it from deep. Here's Jokic. Outside Murray. Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic. And again, it's Denver missing. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And it's hammered home by Green.
Excellent outlet pass, helping to make transition opportunities like this easier.
And here's Green from the arc. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Rockets?
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Thompson out there with Jalen Green. Then there's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Porter's shot is off. Houston leading by 3. Green, the pass to Thompson. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Fast break, here come the Nuggets. Watson passes to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A. It's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Here's Gordon, following the score by Houston. Jokic with a screen on Green. Murray passes to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Gordon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 5 assists in the game. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. And it's Murray finishing it off.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Look, one of Green's many advantages is how quickly he gets off the floor.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Green finds Thompson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson. Green's got 13.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those threes.
Jokic with a screen on Green. Here's Murray. Rebounded by Green. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Thompson. Green up top. There's 1:54 left in the first half. That one goes in. Give him 8. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
Murray's shot is good.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Up top, Brooks. Defended by Murray. Pass to Eason. Thompson scanning the floor. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Here's Porter. They kick it out to Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Nice unselfish play by Green, taking the time to get another guy a better shot.
Houston shooting their first foul shot of the game. And Brooks no good on that one. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. Again, the miss by Murray.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Thompson. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Murray. Pass to Jokic. Jokic using his strength inside. Here's Brooks. And that's not going to go. And so it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Jalen Green.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court for Denver, they've got Russell Westbrook, Zeke Naji out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Christian Brown, and it's Strother in at the small forward position. Houston leading by 10. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Offensive rebound. Here's Brown. Naji sets a screen. The 3-ball. The shot by Brown, no good. The Rockets shooting has been incredible, 72%. On the wing, Whitmore puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Whitmore's got 7.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Smith passes to Tatum. Outside, Green. And he banks in the layup. And the Rockets lead by 14.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, you'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Brown. Here's the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. He's got 5.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Whitmore goes in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Naji sets a screen. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Brown. The three is up. It's hauled in by Houston.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Westbrook. Whitmore goes in. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. And here we go. The Nuggets on the fast break. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Whitmore. He's got 9. Shot clock at 5. Smith. Back to Whitmore. Smith with a screen on Westbrook. Outside Tate. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Deflected. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nuggets trail by 11. And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Now here's Smith. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Whitmore. Oh, deflected. Now here's Smith. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 13.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now here's Whitmore. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. The shot by Najee, no good. Houston leading by 13. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Whitmore. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Whitmore's got 13 now.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
For 3, Westbrook. He can't hit that time. And he can't get that one. And so it's Houston liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
And not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Green in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Green going right at the rim. They get it back. Brooks outside. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And you gotta at least honor Brooks' 3-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting. Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Green, the pass to Eason. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Şengün, a screen on Porter. Brooks from outside. Watson with the rebound. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Şengün against Murray, and that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Watson passes to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Over to the wing. Here's Jokic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Such a clever player. Jokic is adept at using his body to get these shooting fouls.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Thompson passes to Eason, and here is Green. Driving to the basket. Ooh, slicing through. Green.
Vicious finish by Green. Boy, Jalen, this man can get up.
Murray is doubled. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Takes the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Murray passes to Gordon. Porter against Thompson. There's the 3. And Michael Porter hits from deep. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Denver. Now here's Murray. Gordon outside to the right side. Outside Watson. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 4th team foul.
There's 1:40 left to play in the 4th. Here's Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's chip.
Team foul. Shooting for Denver.
Even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Green against Murray. Clock at 6. Houston with another miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Rockets.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Green.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And the slam dunk by Thompson. And the Rockets lead by 14.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Brooks outside. On the wing, Thompson. Porter with the steal. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.